Alright. Oh, I didn't do freaking Q, but it's fine. I'm gonna be talking anyways. I'm gonna be a yap machine today. So, have I even made a video since the new year? Let's find out. Hold up. I'm gonna go to my channel and let's find out. But the reason why I haven't been uploading, I don't really have a reason. I just haven't been uploading. Let's see, what's the last day? Last time I played was in Christmas. That's crazy. I didn't even put the date on that one. Ugh. This is unfortunate, but anyways, that is not a lot, not really a lot. A lot has happened since that time. Uh the reason why I am doing the frontline daily on Paladin is because the reason why I'm doing frontline daily on Paladin is because I am playing tank this tier. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but this time around, yes, I am playing tank this tier, and it is stressful, I gotta say. The reason why I say it's stressful is because, well, first of all, thankfully my co-tank in my static wanted to main tank because I suck at boss positioning. That's like the reason why I don't want to play tank. That's the main reason, I should say. Normally I'm like fine with tank. I'm pretty fine with tank. Like it's just a melee DPS to me, which I've played before. I've played melee DPS. But boss positioning is like the one thing that keeps me away from playing tank. So yeah. Secondly, I don't know why I said secondly, but that's the main reason why. Also, it's kind of cold if I'm like, if me shivering goes through in the voice, that's the reason why. But yeah, I have a lot to talk about. By a lot, I mean out of my topics that I prepared. Uh, okay, I got scared that I was streaming because I am streaming this current raid tier with my friends. Uh, with my static. Thankfully, we've all been together throughout these I don't know how many years, but it feels like people are getting tired a lot quicker now. Which I mean, fair enough, because I mean we're all growing up. It is what it is. But you know, it's still pretty fine. Like we're doing, I think we're doing pretty fine. I don't know. We just like today, we were gonna push for a clear on M10s, and it just didn't happen, which is fair enough. That fight isn't too hard. Like we didn't. There's no like real. Uh, like wall for us. I think the next fight will be, I think 11 will be the one that breaks us, I'm not gonna lie. 10 is pretty fine so far. Like we had a lot of mistakes, but we're gonna clear next week anyways, so it's whatever. We're already at towards the end of it. We have like one more mechanic pretty much to get through. So that's that. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much all we have for, that's pretty much all we got, for all of that. Um, I would like to set up, at the moment I am rendering out, our clears from M5 to M7. We haven't cleared M8 as a group. I also haven't cleared M8, like, personally. I would like to at some point, but I don't know. Right now we're in the middle of like a current raid tier, so maybe afterwards. But even then, it's like whatever. I don't know. Maybe my group wants to do that after this tier, but we'll see. We'll see. Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much all we got to do. I would like to clear M8 just for the hell of it. But that's not gonna be for a while. Next up, I actually want to teleport to my... Oh, it's here. Dude, this... this command panel is so nice, dude. Just like I've just been like scrolling through it all and stuff like that. It's so nice. Ugh, one of the greatest things they've added. But anyways, I wanted to teleport to my house because I'm scared of it demolishing. I know there's a timer on it, and I've already gotten the email saying that my house was gonna be demolished like a few weeks ago or something like that. Anyways, so what else was I gonna say? Okay. First topic I wanted to talk about. Well, that's pretty much all I got for in terms of Final Fantasy, by the way. I'm leveling Paladin, even though like my main tank is playing Paladin, but they wanted to play Warrior, but play Paladin for the second fight because the second fight's actually really difficult without like a ranged option, or not really difficult, but like annoying without a ranged option. So there's that. Next up, I do want to... Now I'm just going to be talking about random things that I want to talk about. So, first of all, Audacity has generative AI built in it, which is crazy, and it's free, which is also crazy. I get that, like, okay, free is fine, right? Like, I mean, generative AI, it's stealing, so you might as well make it free, right? Which makes fair enough, but like... the biggest problem I have, the thing I wanted to mention about it is, I have used the AI features, not generative AI, but I have used the AI features to, like, there was a clip that had a lot, or like a voice line that I was, using, that had a lot of, I looked to my other screen to make sure that I was recording again. I got scared that I was streaming. That would have been, it'd be so embarrassing if that's the case. But the thing about Audacity having AI features, I have used the AI features, not generative AI as I said. It's mainly there's a clip with a lot of wind noise, and it has a filter, like an AI feature, that takes off the wind noise from that thing, which is very nice and very cool. I do enjoy that a lot. It's like the only reason, like one of the better use cases of AI, I should say. Like, I think it's really only just generative AI that's making things like difficult for me to like approve it fully. Like I was pretty fine with AI at the beginning of it. AI was like pretty. It's like a pretty dope concept, pretty much, right? But I don't know. The use case of generative AI just really, like, the more, like, at first I thought it was cool, right? I never thought anything bad about it because I forgot what the YouTube channel was. I think it was Atomic Shrimp made videos discussing the use of generative AI, and he used it, and he was like, this is just interesting to document, and I was like, this is pretty cool. And I messed with it, obviously. I just put in some random words into the whatever, and it would spit out something, and I'm like, that's pretty funny. Okay, whatever. Keep going. And like we've seen, not really generative AI, but we have seen the use of AI before. And not exactly, dude. I haven't played Frontlines in a minute. This is gonna be weird. We have seen the use of AI before, right? Like not in, okay, it is a malicious way. It is text to speech, right? Text to speech is relatively the use of AI, not like generative AI, not entirely like that, not really that, but it's like I from my understanding, it's very similar. But the reason I bring that up is because at the time it was fine, right? Like nobody cared about it. But it was free software, but like quote unquote free, right? Because we don't know anything about it. The problem with or the thing I wanted to bring up about Audacity having generative AI features is that it is open source. As far as I know, yeah, as far as I know, Audacity is fully open source, which is the reason why so many people use it for like audio recording, like just like sound recording and stuff like that, which is like fine, right? The big problem with it is that there's a lot of people that just from my understanding, the use case of AI has been used for monetary gain, right? That's like the main reason people dislike it. Or not the main reason, but it's like the catalyst of the reason why people dislike generative AI, which is fine. It's whatever. It makes sense because the use of generative AI, or the use of AI has been because of my god, we got this, we're getting pushed in super hard. Oh, we're just gonna get destroyed here. Yep. Anyways, the reason why generative AI is super bad is because it's been trained off of already existing examples. By the existing example, or the existing example being, you know, the use of generative AI, like. Okay, let me restart what I'm saying. It's been trained off of already existing examples, such as like other people's artwork or other people's like voices, without their knowledge, and in turn without their consent, right? Which is, oh, my render's done. The reason why this is bad should be pretty obvious. You're taking people's hard work and then putting it through an algorithm that is ultimately going to be used for, well, it might not be like the reason, right? The reasoning initially might not be malicious, but the weapon is there, right? Like, the weapon is there for you to use as maliciously as people desire. And if you were to put that out there, it's just not a good thing. Well, okay. I was listening to the Lemonade Stand podcast with Doug, Aiden, and Atrioc, right? Because I'm a fan of those three people, first of all, and you know, they have very interesting topics that they talk about, and one of them, Doug is a, like, he has spent a lot of research and time into AI, right? Like, I don't know about specifically, it's not specifically generative AI, I'm not, as far as I know, but it is AI, right? Artificial intelligence, and like a lot of his streaming gimmicks do include it, in the sense that like there's a lot of people that or he has like voices that play whenever he gets touchy speeches, or he just like, whenever a specific chatter speaks or like types in chat, he can turn their voice or their character into like whatever, you know what I mean. So the reason why I say this, so they had a conversation that really heavily made me think about it. A lot of people are saying that the use of AI will really diminish the amount of jobs that are out there, right? And it really sucks that that's going to be the use case of AI ultimately. It's, as I said, for monetary gain. We're getting companies that are going to swap to AI to cull the job market, right? And make the job market even worse than it is right now. So as I say that, Doug's argument is that, okay, the use of there's been a lot of technological advances that dude, my like me talking about this, you already know I'm super out of practice on this, but not even that, right? I was really bad at talking anyways on camera. The big problem was that my fucking, oh god, I'm cold. It's cold. But anyways, yeah, the use of, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's been a lot of technological advances that have also made workload easier, and thus calls the use of, or it calls the job market, right? He brought up a lot of statistics that it's been a while since I've listened to the podcast episode, so I'm not entirely sure what he, like the actual, the specific numbers. But what I can say is that the yeah, no, this is a bad idea. I don't know the specific numbers, but what I can say is there's nobody like, I don't know. It's such a weird thing because I feel like the use of AI models in general isn't really going to, like, I don't think it's gonna have the same effect as like other technological advances. In my eyes, I see it as more of like, because he said his argument is that someone is going to or that his argument is that the use case of AI will open up a new job market, and in that case will give us more, you know, job openings for other use cases. But the problem is that we haven't, like, a lot of the job market, a lot of like the new job market that comes out of technology pretty much isn't as like powerful. It truly does not feel as powerful as AI does feel right now, right? I don't know how to put it into words specifically, but that's just how I feel about it. Dude, okay, I don't understand what we're doing here. I didn't even look at the score, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just talking, I'm just yapping, you know what I mean? The problem, I truly don't know how I stand on it. I'd still stand in that, like, the use of AI will, like, it will make things easier, but we're just not in that spot yet. You know what I mean? Like, people are trying to believe that we are in that spot now, but we really aren't. Like, I get that there's been a lot of people, or there's been a lot of, like, development of AI so far, but it doesn't feel good right now. Like, I'm not even thinking about, like, Grok and stuff, right? Grok is just an experiment. It's never gonna be like the reason that this technology gets pushed forward, right? It's always gonna be other things, pretty much. It's always gonna be like the big companies like Microsoft and Google, even though Microsoft really sucks at it. You know what I mean? So I don't know how I feel on it. Like, I definitely, like, again, I'm at the moment I have a bad opinion on it, but maybe something will happen to where it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna have a bad opinion on it. But so far, it's really not good. That being said, dude, I went in such a weird tangent that I spent a lot of time on, because I'm just, like, focusing my time. I'm, like, splitting my focus between frontlines and what I'm talking about. My stomach hurts because I'm, like, shaking a lot. This sucks. Uh, yeah. This conversation, this like topic literally went nowhere. That's the problem. Yeah, this guy's gonna try to kill me. Or asterisk. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in a year we'll figure it out. Maybe in like 5 years we'll figure it out. But as long as we figure it out, I guess I'll just have to accept it. Like I don't see I don't see a future where we don't accept it normally. You know what I mean? If you get what I mean, that yeah. Because like it's gonna happen, right? We can't stop it. We just need to find like the ethics behind it. Because what's the movie with Will Smith? That one is very that's kind of how I feel. Like I'm not exactly Will Smith, but I'm in that character in that game or in that movie, but you know. Where are we going? Okay. I'm also just tired. That's actually fine. No, man. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Do I even... I'm gonna upload this. Like, this is just... It's just brutal how bad I really messed up this topic that I was talking about. It is what it is. I've been itching to upload something from now, so here it is. This is one of the most scuffed videos I've ever done. That's brutal. Oh, this is so bad, boys. Get these guys away from us, man. We're getting like super hard pushed in here, which is not good. Yellow's moving over to blue, which is fine. Okay, blue is backing up, which is incredibly annoying. Oh, they freaking cut him off. Hold up. Why didn't I... What happened? Oh, by the way, one of these days, I am in the middle of leveling up a character in Japan. The Japan server, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can start doing frontlines over there soon. I believe last video I played frontlines in EU. I think, I don't know. What was pictured was my EU no. Yes. I actually don't remember. It's an aura. I remember I saw the thumbnail. It was an all raw, but like all raw male. But I don't know if that's the aura male I have in Dynamis or it's the one I have in EU. I don't remember. I'd have to rewatch it, but I also don't want to rewatch it. You know? I would. I don't know. I don't want to rewatch it. What are you doing, man? Okay, calm down, dude. I have a marker on me, surely. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find topics to talk about. I do have a topic for tomorrow at least, which is pretty cool. For me anyways. I say pretty cool because it's something I do want to talk about. So I'm pretty excited to do that. I don't have the time today, but tomorrow I will talk about it. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about it throughout like the queue time or something, or whatever, but yeah. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And then of course I'm gonna have those. If I truly want to come back to this, I'm gonna have those days where I'm just like super whatever about it. Like I don't have anything to talk about type. They're just feeding us, I think. Yeah, they were just feeding us. That's funny. Oh, we were about to get pinched. That's funny. I mean, we didn't do that much. I'm too lazy to do the spreadsheet right now. I've been talking all throughout everything, so anyways,